What's going on, everybody? If you clicked on this video, then you want to know what my first spiritual experience was with God. Um, I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory. Before this experience happened in my life, I was working hard, regular 9 to 5, like everyone else. Not necessarily 9 to 5. I was working as a food servant, and I was just dealing with a lot of things, the daily stresses that everyone else have. But along with this, I was questioning everything. I was questioning why we are the way we are: racism, politics, history, slavery, religion. I was questioning everything. So something had took place one night. I was outside and I was praying, man. I was praying the most sincere prayer I ever prayed in my life. Then all of a sudden, chills come all over my body, and it's like a voice spoke to me. Not like, like I'm speaking to you guys, but like telepathically. It was saying, "You forgot I was here? You forgot about me, Zach. You knew I was with you the whole time. I was with you when you was doing all those things. I know what you're going to do in the future. You forgot about me. You forgot to trust in me." And when this came to me, I literally bawled crying. I've never had this experience before. At the time, how old was I? I was 24 when this happened. And it blew me away, because all my life I thought I was praying, but I never went to the depths of how I prayed this time. So maybe 2 days after that, I had a vision for the first time. It showed me a place, and I guess I would say it was like America, man. I was in a place like a bunker, and there was people all inside the bunker. Across from me, there was a lady and her daughter. To my left was an older gentleman and some other people inside of there, and I just heard screaming and noise. So then this door opened, and it was like someone told me to come out. I go outside and I see all these people just going through places, breaking windows, causing havoc all around. And this God, Guide, was showing me this stuff. I snapped out of, I jumped up and I said, I don't know what that was about. I just felt the need to leave. I just felt the need to leave the country. I didn't know exactly where I was going to go, but I just felt the need to leave. Fast forward a little bit, I ended up winning round trip flight tickets. So I decided to go to Jamaica. When I went out there, I just had my cell phone. I was going to go out there and do work away. If you guys are not familiar, I dropped the link below, but it's kind of like a foreign exchange program meets Peace Corps. So you go out and help a family in need, or a business or a person. So I went out there and I started farming. On my phone, just so happened I had a book called the Silva Method, which taught me how to meditate. So every morning, every night, I would meditate. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen or what was going to take place, but I noticed quickly within me doing it maybe a week and a half that through my everyday, life, waking life, I became calmer, less reactive, less fearful. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I know these benefits of meditating. Next thing you know, at night, after I meditate, I started hearing this noise. It was like a humming, like a loud humming noise. I'm like, yo, what is that noise? I'm asking people. No one else hears it but me. No one else hears it but me. So I'm like, man, maybe am I tripping? Am I going crazy? Like, what is this? So I laid down, and all of a sudden, the noise got louder and louder. I tried to cover my ears, like it wouldn't go away. And then I just felt vibrations all throughout my body, all throughout my body. It like petrified me. It scared me so much. I jumped out the bed, ran outside. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, yo, I don't know what this is, but I don't want it. It was so scary to me. I didn't know what was happening. I started meditating for a while. Fast forward, I went to another place in Jamaica I was helping. And next thing I said, you know what? I'm going to sit on this yoga deck and I'm going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to meditate and just see what happens. I'm not going to react to anything. I sat there on the yoga deck. I meditated. Pain come. And I still sat there, didn't react to it. Mosquito bite me in my face. Bees landed on me. All kinds of things are happening, but I'm not reacting to any of it. So next thing the more and more I do this, my mind just get calmer and calmer. I feel all these sensations on my body, all these sensations. Then all of a sudden vibration just through my entire being. Next thing I'm paying attention to these vibrations, and I start feeling pressure as if I was on an airplane. That's the closest thing I can say, like I can compare it to, is like being on an airplane when your ears pop and you feel the pressure. So the pressure come, and it started to engulf my entire being. So when this pressure's come, I say, you know what, I'm not gonna react. I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna wait it out. Next thing you know, this enormous bright light just right in front of me appears, like extremely bright, and on top of its brightness, it was like it was a force, like an enormous energy was in front of me. So I'm seeing this light coming closer and closer, and all of a sudden, it's like I blacked out for a second, and then I opened my eyes again, and I was in a place full of light. I looked down as if to look at myself, and then I realized that I was light. I said, yo, at this time, my conscious mind didn't really comprehend what had happened. So when I thought that, as soon as I thought, where am I? It snapped me back into my body, and I touched my body was cold. All of a sudden, it's like my mind changed. It's like I became more mature in a way. I understood things I didn't understand before. It got to the point to where I start reading the Bible. It made perfect sense to me, as if it was speaking to me. And on top of that, I started to have dreams of things before they happened. Like, for instance, I was out, in nature, doing the meditation thing. My sister was pregnant. The night before she had the baby, I had a dream and I saw my nephew be born. The next day, they informed me that she had a baby. This is just one thing. I came back to the States and I saw, misery all around. I saw all these people living in misery. It was like God giving me an instruction on what to do, to represent his kingdom. I was searching for him, and then I found this.